Hi there, folks. Joe Garufi here. JGG, Upstate New York, at home prospecting. Now today, I am actually doing the most expensive pay dirt that I've done yet. Usually I do either a gram or half a gram of pay dirt at a time. I like doing flesh pay dirt, so I do a lot of the gold blast. I've done quite a few of those this past summer and spring. But recently I sold back a bunch of gold, 23 grams of gold, and I bought a $534 bag of pay dirt. That's with shipping, handling, and taxes. It was 400 and some odd dollars, and then with taxes. Actually, I think it was right around the same. I don't know, but it was close. So it was $534 altogether. It is from goldnuggetsales.com. So goldnuggetsales.com. It's gold pay dirt, and what they are advertising right on the label is that it's 100% ROI. So if you don't know what ROI means, that's rate of return. Okay, so okay, well, ROI, I believe it's rate of something. I thought it was rate of return or whatever, but it's the rate of, basically it says it's 100% though, so you're getting back what you paid for. So we're going to find that out. It's supposed to have 5 grams of gold in it. I just weighed it. It weighs 3 pounds. So let's crack this thing open. We'll start classifying out. We're just going to do 2 classifications today. I have my kitchen strainer right here, my dollar store kitchen strainer. And that works just fine. I have my snuffer bottle. I have some jet dry rinse aid here, so that helps break the surface tension of the water. So I already have the water in my bucket here, which I call the white whale. But anyways, in the white whale we have, I already poured the water in there, and you just put a few drops of this in it, and it helps break the surface tension so that the small gold doesn't float away. Because some of the gold does have a tendency to float, and you could float away. You don't want to lose it. So you put that in it. I have my magnet, just so I can see if I can separate any of the magnetic material, magnetite, and whatever magnetic material might be in there. I have a pair of tweezers if I need them, and I have a spoon. I use a tablespoon so that I can do a tablespoon at a time, and then, or half a tablespoon at a time, and just to see how difficult it is to pan out at first. And you could always put more in there. And of course, I always have a gold show on. Now I have Freddie and Juan on, just to have my gold show on, because that's basically what started me out. I started watching Gold Rush right at the beginning, and then whatever break off, shows came from Gold Rush. I just watch all of them, and I love them all. I absolutely love them all. Dave Turn is one of my favorites. Freddie and Juan, of course, the Gold Rush with Parker and all those guys, and the King of the Klondike. You got some characters, so it's pretty funny and pretty cool. So I do like those shows. So anyways, there it is, 3 pounds of pay dirt in my larger riffled pan here, and I got a smaller pan that I use to pan out. So let's go ahead and classify some of this. I have a couple of bowls here that I use for the larger rocks and to see if I have any cool rocks in there. So let's open it up and let's start taking a look at it. All right, here we go. All right. I'm excited for this, so I hope I can find all the gold that's in here, and I hope I can see some gold, because it's supposed to have 5 grams in it, folks. All right, well, boy, it sure looks like it's river gravel. I mean, it doesn't look like play sand to me. And it's classified down, looks like to about a 1/4 inch. So let's take a look here. Let's see what we got. Now, I'm hoping there's a few pickers in there, but you never know. But 3 pounds of pay dirt, so there's a lot of pay dirt here. Alright, so it's a little dusty, as you can see. Woo! Well, hi there. How are you, Harvey? There's one of our little kitties that came in out of the rain. Alright, dry up over there. There we are. Alright, let's see. We're going to hang that over here just in case. And we're going to look under my magnifying glass and see if I can't find some gold. No, come on down. Come on down, baby. Ah, there's a cool looking rock. Or whatever it is. Petrified wood, maybe. And I'm going to make sure to actually clean this stuff off real well, just in case there might be some hidden gold in here. But there's some cool things in here. And I'm not sure what they are. I don't see any gold yet, though. That's kind of concerning. Alright, well, we'll keep going. Hopefully we'll start seeing... Oh, nope, there, I just got something. Okay, yeah, alright, a nice little... Well, it's a nice flake. Yeah, absolutely. So I got my first flake of gold in one of the larger classifications. So we'll put that in there, and we'll probably pan out the larger classification first anyway. So let's keep going here. Alright. Yeah, very dusty, very dry, which I don't mind it being dry. Well, let's see if I can put some gloves on here in a minute. Maybe I'll do that now, just so I don't get oils on there, whatever it takes for gold to float away. And it is dirt, so why not put the gloves on? I got them, I might as well use them. Alright, let's see if we can get some gold in this second classification here. Here we go. Took me a minute to find some out. Nope, I got gold in here. No, I can see quite a few. Oh yeah, quite a few pieces that didn't make it through. A little smaller. There you go. Hey, I'm seeing gold. I don't mind that. Like I said, there's supposed to be 5 grams of gold in here, so there's got to be a lot of gold in between here and there. And I'm actually seeing a piece right on top of there, so that's pretty cool. I'm probably going to have to use 2 bowls for this. There we go. Since there's so much pay dirt here, just getting it classified is going to take a few minutes. There we are. Oh yeah, I can see gold in that too, which is very cool. There we go. Boy, 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 a lot of pay dirt. Oh yeah, I'm seeing gold come through. Beautiful thing. Yeah, and I'm seeing gold in here, so that's beautiful. Alright, so things are looking up. I'm seeing quite a bit of gold in here. Make sure I don't have any gold stuck in the mesh here. Let's see. Let's go ahead and trade this off for my other bowl here. There we are. Okay. Very dusty. A lot of paint. Yep, seeing lots of gold now. Wow. Lots of gold in this. And I'm glad I'm breaking this up into two. There's a lot of gold in there, folks. Okay. There we are. Alright, so there's the rest of it there. Now this bag I'm really going to have to spray out towards the end so that I can make sure that I got everything out of there. So we're going to put that back in here for now. Won't lose anything. Put that off to the side. And excuse me folks, I just have to clear my nose here. That makes things real, huh? Alright, here we go. Lots of dusty paper. Dusty. And there's a few rocks in here that are pretty large, but I haven't seen any quartz or anything like that. Which I do like finding some gemstones, but haven't found any real gemstones. Just some organics, it looks like, that are in here. Oh yeah, lots of gold in here. Oh my goodness. Looks like some small pickers. Oh yeah. Yep, there you go. Yep, beautiful. Alright. Well, we'll get her all panned out. We're going to start out with this. The larger classification. And then, of course, I have some tweezers. Now, what I want to do, though, is I want to take the magnet to the larger stuff. So, I'm going to put that in here with this. So I have some place to put magnets. And here we go. And there is some magnetics in here. A few of the larger rocks. Not a lot, but there's a few. And of course that's going to get panned out too, just in case it grabs some gold. Not a lot, there's a few, but it's worth taking it out. Anything to help you get to the gold. Yeah, there's not a lot, so I'll be done with that. Alright. And then of course, we'll see what we got in this, which might be a little bit more. There's so much bigger in here. There's really not a lot comparable to how much Peter is in here, but it's still worth taking out. And of course that gold can still get trapped in there. So what you want to do is you want to take that, put that down like that, get rid of some of the more of the dirt, and just kind of bring your magnet around to take the more of the magnetite out. And take your magnet out of your tube, and it just dumps right down in there. So there we go. Again, for the amount of Peter here, there's not a lot of magnetic material. But, okay, so let's go ahead and start panning this stuff out. We'll get that removed. There we are. There's my magnetic stuff. Let me do that one more time. There we go. Okay. And here we are. And here we are. Good enough. Okay. And we'll set that off to the side here, away from everything, because it tends to draw everything in. Okay, starting with the larger stuff. Here we go. Let's start panning out. First, I'm going to put some surfactant in here. There we go. That should be more than enough of that. And let's go ahead and we'll take out a tablespoon of the larger stuff here, just to be careful. And there we go. You get a good swirl on it. And the lighter stuff will go off the top. Of course, I actually like to just take out some of these bigger rocks. And I'll put them right in with the magnetic stuff. Sometimes I like to keep the cool ones. There we go. A couple of them. And pan it out real careful. And then we'll start panning it back here a little bit. So we got one, oh yeah, got a couple nice pieces there. That looks like that'll fit the snuffer bottle. Yep, they fit right in the snuff bottle. And we just want to check it, make sure we got it all. There we go. So that was pretty easy, so let's go ahead and get a little bit more in there.
So if we can get that to clear properly, do it on its own without you having to.
We'll actually do 2 tablespoons. And we'll take out some of these big rocks even before we wash them off. Just the ones you know that aren't gold. Okay, that's good.
Then on top of that, what we want to do is actually extinguish the spot and reconfigure your crystal.
There we are. Yeah, there's a lot of organics in here.
We understand your guys' financial situation, and both Freddie and I feel very blessed in a lot of different ways. So
hands off pretty easily. Here we are. Oh yeah, oh boy. Look at the size, look at the amount of gold in that. Nice. Oh, talk about nice pieces of gold. Look at that. Boy, that's why there's 5 grams in here, folks, because that's a lot of gold right there. More than I'm used to looking at anyways. Hand it back again, and that's good. You never know, you always miss something, so you're always going to want to go back and pan again. You can pan 2 to 3 times. Alright, now we're just going to kind of do half of that. There we go. Again, we got the big rocks I know that are not gold. That'll help once you pan it out. Because I'm pretty sure there's nothing that size. If there was, that'd be sweet. Boy, you can see gold right off the bat, though. Look at that. There we go. Get it right down there. Get all those organic material out of there. Just a little more. There we go. Get her a good tap. Yep, we got some more gold. Not quite as much as in that last one, but there's a floater in there though. Is that gold? Okay, it's not gold, that's why. Yeah, so you gotta check sometimes. Something that looks like gold might not be. Get it away from that
efficiency and takes.
There we are. So far, so good, folks. All right. Just see if I missed anything. And no, doesn't look like it. Okay. Now let's do the rest of the bigger stuff. Get most of that organic material out of there. Okay. Okay, here we are. There we are. Okay, let's see what we got in this one for the rest of the larger classification. There we go. Oh yeah, there's a bunch in there, as I expected it to be. Oh yeah. I mean, potentially these could be pickers, but they are going up in the snuff bottle, so that's a good thing. All right, I need a little more water here. Need to pan that back a little bit more. 3 more nice pieces there. There we go. And if you snuff up occasional rock, then there you go. Let me go ahead and dump a little bit of this water back into here. Now dumping any gold back in. There we go. I always like looking in there and see if I can see the gold. Yeah, the water's a little murky.
In the cut trailer, Juan designs a tailing chute to protect the backhoe.
There we go. Yeah, it's still hard to see, but yeah, you know it's in there. You can hear it. Alright, so that's that. So there's probably a few grams in there. I'd say there's 2, maybe close to 2.5 grams in there.
It's easy work slicing through the quarter-inch steel.
Alright, now we're going to start the lower classification here. And we're going to go with basically a tablespoon and a half. Going off of what we did with the... And again, there's still organic material in here. So you want to be careful what you're panning out here. Catching any gold.
Take care of the bills at the house and also support kids.
Okay, here
We've
we go.
already spent money we didn't have for college for the kids. Definitely no time.
Yeah, dusty.
And a lot of sleepless nights.
Alright, that's good. I can see a little bit of gold down at the bottom here. You like to get that black sand out of there, so it just makes it so much easier because that black sand is so heavy. And it mixes with a lot of gold. So yeah, we can see some gold here. Nice pieces. Very nice.
I don't even want to think about that happening.
There we are.
It would be absolutely heartbreaking.
Hello, Sherry. There's Sherry, one of our other kitties. Alright, here we go. We're going to keep rolling here. We'll do 2 tablespoons this time. There we go.
At the wash plant, Freddie revamps the eccentric vibrator to help clear the screen from debris.
Right now, the way it's running, it's plugging itself up, but it slows it down. Essentially, the counterweight makes a spinning shaft uneven. So, you've got all the weight on one side, so when it comes up, it makes the screen throw up. The weight's going up, when it's going down, it's going down. So that's
Okay, folks, what I'm going to do, because you're probably going to be a long video here if I film everything here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pan the rest of this out, and I'll get back to you as soon as I see the results, or I will actually just film the results, or I'll film towards the end. We do this one more pan, and then I'm going to turn the camera off and I'll turn it back on towards the end. Just so you guys don't have to sit through, or if I don't have a video that's an hour and a half long.
The very first pan I ever did, that's so it was on from there. Yeah.
All right. Okay, folks, we'll be back. JGG, Upstate New York, at Home Prospect.
Yeah, I'm on board. Looks like it goes. Let's do this. And, yeah, it takes money, especially if